procrastinator. Like, I am the top of the top procrastinators. I hate doing things that I'm supposed to. I like waiting till last minute. I don't know why. Just how I've always been. My mom hates it. She calls me the worst student ever. Because I don't do anything until I have to. If I get a project like 2 months in advance, I won't do it until probably the night before. That's how I've always been. I don't really know why, but I feel like it makes my life more exciting. Because I have to rush to it and get it done. So the quote I chose is "Never do today what you can put off next week," and it was written by a student, which I thought was kind of ironic. And the way I interpret it is that how I am, like I don't do it the day that someone assigns me something. I like to wait till, I keep telling myself, I'll do it next week. I'll get it done. But it's all the way to the night before. I'm like, I should have done that a long time ago. And then I end up stressing myself out, and I always feel like I don't do the best job that I do. So that's one of the problems with procrastination, especially with school. I know all of us like to procrastinate. All of you that say you don't, a little hard. But I know from experience that procrastinating isn't always the best way to get schoolwork done. It's kind of the way that I stress myself out. I cause myself stress by my procrastinating. And I try to fix it, and I try to tell myself, I'm going to get it done, I'm going to do it the day it's due, or that I get it. And then I get lazy and just wait. So I've been trying to get all my schoolwork done on time and try to actually do it the dates they give it to me. I'm almost there. I've gotten it, but there's still a couple things. It's like a hit and miss, where it's like, I forgot to do that. So as students, I know we should all try to get our schoolwork done, especially when it comes to those big exams that we have to study for. All those big projects, speeches, I'm always the one that does it the night before. And I know there's a couple of you that try to do it a week in advance, but with all of our lives being so busy, with going to school full time, working, and just hanging out with your friends and trying to get that family life in, it's hard to get things done on time, and I understand that. That's how I am. I don't really put school first as much as I should, but I work full time and I go to school full time, so it's kind of hard. I understand that it's harder even for people that have family that take care of their children or their spouses or whatever. So I kind of agree with the quote, like you should put things off, but only the things that are necessary, like a big project that you have like 3 months to do. I can see putting it off for like a week or two. You've got time. Don't need to rush into things, because when you rush into something, you always do something wrong. So when you take your time, you know that you're doing something right and you're doing the best you can. So hopefully you guys will all learn not to procrastinate as much as I do. Thank you.
Well, I like the personal confession as an attention device, and it's tied into the topic pretty well. I don't really know what your thesis is. I know what the topic is, and it sounds sometimes like you're going to outline the problems for procrastination for us, sometimes why procrastination is a good thing for us to do, and at the end, how we ought to take more control. I don't really know what the goal of the speech is. Right at the very end, you seem to express a point of view, and I think that was probably, that helps the speech make a little bit bit more sense at the end. You've got content. I've mentioned this to 3 or 4 people so far today, and that is that everybody's got something to say. You find ideas, but there's not any pattern to those ideas, and so it sometimes does sound like you're spinning your wheels. Occasionally you find the right variation on it to make it interesting, but if you have a point of view and you're going toward that point of view, the speech is going to be a lot more consistent and it's going to have better impact. The presentation issues are all fine. You've got good energy in your voice. It projects really well. There's nice variety. The pacing sounds like you're constantly on top of it and you're going through the material effectively. I like from the very beginning that you're engaged with your gestures and you're very animated trying to pull us in that way. And the facial expressions go along with that as well. You do kind of stand in the one spot the whole time, and that might be the only thing that's indicative of any anxiety, but it is a confident pose that you're posting there, and so it's a little bit hard to fault you on something along those lines. All right. Merci. Thank you.